All right. People should be able to join now. I'll just give it a few minutes.
Okay, yeah, I see it's live.
Sweet.
Mm.
Yet, but people should be coming. They better be coming. I hope it's working. Let me just check the YouTube link.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 3 viewers. Okay, so it's working. Awesome. We're just going to give it a few minutes for people to log on because I know that you guys can't log on until we click live. So there's like a little bit of a time lapse. So welcome, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Should be able to share our screen. And if anyone has to hop off early, totally fine. The recording link, so it'll be recorded at the same link as you click to get here. We're just going to give it a few minutes for people to hop on. So lots of people joining us, and we have no idea who you are. So
so exciting.
Yeah, so you can you know, just kind of stalk from afar. It's kind of nice, actually. You don't have to like reveal yourself. So super excited to have you guys. All right, we'll just give it another minute. Let people hop on. You guys can leave comments. Let us know where you're from. All right. All right, it's 9:02, so we'll get started. So I just want to welcome everyone to the call tonight. So Dana and I are going to share with you our stories and a little bit about our coaching journey and what it's done for us. And then we're going to share some, you know, information about what we do, how we do it, and how you can do it too if you want to join us. We have like 12 slides to go through today. And like I said, if you have to hop off the call early, no big deal. The recorded link is the same exact link that you click to get here. So it'll be recorded directly after this right on YouTube, and you can just click that link if you want to access it. So we're super excited to have you, and I'm going to let Dana kick it off and tell a little bit about her story.
So hi guys, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Yeah, my name is Dana. I've been doing Beachbody programs, gosh, for a really long time now. But I've just been coaching for a little over a year. So I'm really excited tonight to kind of take you guys through this presentation and just kind of explain everything about it. I know when I first came to it, I knew nothing at all. I actually sat through an intro that was on Facebook and kind of saw all this information as well. And I just got really excited for it because I thought it was going to be a great way to take what I was already doing in my fitness journey and really kind of move it to the next level and just kind of further dedicate myself to, you know, to Beachbody and everything that Beachbody kind of stands for. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So what does a Beachbody coach really do? I'm sure that's kind of like the question of the hour. You know, how is it that you're really going to take something like working out, you know, at home every day and turn it into a business? So as a Beachbody coach, we're really just, you know, regular people who are sharing our fitness journey. And, you know, we all happen to really love Beachbody products and have had a lot of success using them. You know, some of us may be nutritionists or may have background in fitness, but a lot of us are just regular people who, you know, really love fitness and love what Beachbody has to offer. So as a coach, we're just basically here to share our journey and to find people who are out there on a similar journey, who are looking to kind of motivate themselves and, you know, move forward in, you know, whether it's losing weight or getting more fit. And, you know, we're here to kind of help them along with that. And we really promote that lifestyle. You know, it's not about pills or crash diets or wraps or anything like that. You know, it's just these great programs from Beachbody that really give you real results that are, you know, maintainable. So we have a few kind of the concerns that people go through in their minds. One of the ones that we hear a lot is, I prefer the gym. Is that okay? I'm not going to be the type of person who wants to do an at-home workout. And honestly, that's totally fine. When I first came to it, I said to my coach, I'm a runner. I love to run when the weather is warm. I don't want to be inside. How am I going to, showcase what I'm doing in the framework of Beachbody if I'm not doing an at-home program? And honestly, it was more than fine. I was drinking my Shakeology, so I focused, more of what I was showing on the benefits of Shakeology. Beachbody has so much more than just at-home workout programs. They have Shakeology in the performance line and their recovery products. So even if you don't want to do at-home workouts, that's okay. We do tell people that the most successful coaches are a product of the product. So you probably will want to showcase something, but it doesn't necessarily have to be an at-home workout. Another concern we hear from people is, I don't have a huge network of people. So, there's that feeling of, who am I really going to be helping, And I had that concern for sure. A lot of my friends were already doing Beachbody under another coach, or I thought that they weren't really into, health and fitness. So I was definitely concerned. But the great thing about being on this team is that nobody gets left high and dry. There's so much training available and so much help that people will give you for learning how to reach out of what we call that warm market into, the cold market, into people you don't know yet. And social media is great for that. These days, the world is so much more than just beyond your four walls. So, a lot of the people I've met were people I never even knew, but I, learned how to connect with them through Facebook or Instagram or, any of the other social media platforms. And that's something that the team really gave me a lot of help with. And I've been, pretty successful reaching out to people that I didn't even know before. And then lastly, we hear a lot of times, what if I don't have a quote unquote beach body? I think a lot of people feel worried that if they aren't already in shape, for some reason, people won't find them as believable. And honestly, I think the great thing about Beachbody is you don't have to be in shape. It's just about being on a journey and showing people that you are a real person and you are, using a program and dedicating yourself, getting those results, not from some sort of magic pill or wrap or whatever. You're a real person who has real struggles, real ups and downs, and that makes you more relatable. People can relate to you. I find sometimes, if I'm, when I meet people, they don't understand that I once was overweight. If I could have shown them from the beginning that I was overweight and that I've had the same ups and downs that they're going to have, people can relate to that a little bit more easily. So if you're not already, at your ideal body, whatever that might be in your mind, that's totally okay. So what exactly do we do? So first off, cast aside that thought in your mind that we're salespeople. We are not salespeople. We are sharers. We are sharing our story with other people. We're not here to just sell you something and run away. We're showing you, what we've done to have success, and we're offering, our customers all the tips that we've learned along the way. We're there to be a friend and to help people reach their full potential. We're there to share in the successes, share in the struggles. We're not just selling a product and running away, telling you, okay, great, you got it, good luck with it. We're really there to help you along. And we're showing them, constantly that we're a product of the product. I didn't do anything crazy. I did the same thing you're doing. I did 21-day fix. I had a lot of success with it. So, I show that. I show people that I followed the same program. Yes, it's possible to stick to it. And, that makes people really believe in the products. And we're holding each other accountable. I think a lot of people are willing to start a workout program, but are not willing to maybe stick with it. But that's the great thing as a coach, is we're there, we're showing up, and we're, asking them how it's going. We're giving them motivation. We're telling them, you can do it, you got this. And we do that with these, challenge groups that we offer on Facebook. where we're showing up every day and we're showing our story, we're showing our workouts, showing our meal prep, having fun little challenges and prizes and giveaways to keep people really interested in it. And these groups are really the way that we reach out to the customers the most. And I've had many people say that they love that Beachbody doesn't just leave you high and dry. We are constantly there to give that support and motivation to people. And of course, so many of us join for that 25% off discount. Yeah, that really helps. I love my Shakeology, and getting 25% off every month certainly isn't a bad thing. And then, not only are we helping other people, but we are helping ourselves too. Part of the reason I've been able to take off over 40 pounds and keep it off for so long is because I am a coach. I'm holding myself accountable every day. It would do me no good to go into these groups and tell people, you got this, and, get that workout in if I'm not doing it. So it really helps to hold me accountable to my own goals. And, at the end of the day, I'm surrounded by so many amazing people on this team that you can't help but be inspired and motivated on a daily basis by what everybody else is doing. And then, lastly, everybody these days loves to play on social media. So, of course, it doesn't hurt that we're kind of on social media, making those connections, making new friends, and, maybe getting a little, side income out of it as well. So here's mine and Jillian's transformations. You can see, what I was saying before, maybe neither of us had what you would call the ideal beach body when we started. I know I certainly didn't feel that I had the ideal beach body. So I started out as a challenger, maybe like many of you who are out there. I needed to find a program that was going to work for me. I had tried a lot of different things, and after I had my daughter, I couldn't find anything that was really working for me. I had gained almost, 50 pounds with my pregnancy and was, desperate to get my old body back. So, that's how I really came to Beachbody, was by going in these challenge groups and hooking up with my coach, who's Jillian. And, she kind of set me on that right track. I tried Insanity and T25 and, finally really came to enjoy 21 Day Fix and had a lot of success with these programs. And a lot of that came from the challenge groups. I saw so many other people succeeding and, showing up every day that it made me want to show up every day. And the great thing about the group too was, it was private. I didn't have to share everything on Facebook, and I didn't want to share everything on Facebook. Maybe I wasn't going to succeed. Maybe I was afraid a little bit to fail, but these challenge groups were really a safe place for me to kind of open up and share what I was going through with other people who were going through the same exact things. And so, I love it. And I continue to love these challenge groups for that same reason, because everybody who's in there, as much as I'm motivating them, they're motivating me as well. So finding your why, you'll hear it time and time again that, finding your why is really what's going to drive your business. Why is it that you think coaching, would be a great fit for you? Why do you want to succeed at this? And for some people, it could be as, big as financial freedom. Maybe you have a job you don't like, or maybe you have kids that you want to spend more time with. You need to stay at home. That's a really big why for you. But your why could also be, as small as mine started out. I simply wanted 25% off Shakeology. I fell in love with it. As a mom, I wasn't really sure that I could justify spending that money every month. But when my coach explained to me that I could sign up and just have the discount, I thought, well, okay. I mean, I love a good discount, a good sale. So that was a great fit for me. But what I found was my why really evolved from there. I said to myself, well, if I can have a discount, maybe I could help a few people each month and get my Shakeology paid for. And so, my why kind of changed, and I set out to do that. And what I found was I really fell in love with helping other people. I really fell in love with hearing what other people's goals were and seeing their successes and sharing our stories together. And, once that happened, my business kind of became even more successful, and my why changed even more beyond that. Once I started earning a little extra income on the side, I realized all the little things, in my life that it was really affording me. Just this past month, we were able to kind of take on a big landscaping project in my house, and we didn't really have to worry about where that income was coming from, thanks to Beachbody. So I think, for some people, you might have a big why right off the bat, but for some people, you might have maybe a really simple why, and maybe it'll grow over time, or maybe your why won't. It's not so important, that it's big or small, but just finding that why and knowing that that why is what will really drive your business forward and get you to continue showing up each day. And then, so, what is all this team stuff about? You hear everybody kind of talk about, my Beachbody team, and really it is a team. I mean, this team that I'm on has been so amazing and has given me so never really thought I would be, approaching people to, come on a fitness journey with me. But my team really has given me so much training to teach me how to reach out to people and how to help people, in a way that's not salesy, that's not pushy, just really teaching me how to come to them as a friend, somebody else who's on a similar journey. And, this team has been great because I've met so many of my closest friends now. I started out with some really great friends on the team, but I've made so many new ones. And the team is really important too, because, there's always, what I like to stress to my team is, my success helps them succeed and their success helps me as well. So, it really isn't about one person who just wants to go off and, do their own thing. I find that what's really unique about this business and this opportunity is we really all are here for each other, and we all are pulling from what one another are good at. I hear people say, well, I don't know how to make those fancy flyers that you guys do, but that's okay. We're all here and we're sharing with one another, and maybe you don't know how to do great flyers, but you know how to do something else. And, we're here to help one another. Nobody is going to be just like left high and dry. And of course, on the team, we always are doing recognition and giveaways. And it's just a really great way to kind of build camaraderie with everyone and just push us all towards success. So I'm going to pass it over to Jillian, and she's going to take you through, probably the big question: how do we earn money?
Yeah, so thanks, Dana. That was awesome. I'm going to go over some of the financial stuff with you guys, but first I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So my name is Jillian, and like Dana, I started as a challenger. And then someone was like, hey, you can get 25% off. And I was like, I'm in. I became addicted to Shakeology pretty early on. I had some issues that Shakeology solved after no one else and nothing else could solve it. And I knew that it was the right product for me beyond the health, the weight loss. As you could have seen from my transformation, I had, some weight to lose. It also helped me with these digestive issues. So I started as a discount coach, and I did start to share my journey even as a discount coach, and people started to come to me and be like, what do you look great? I would see people out and they would say, you look great, you sound great, like everything seems to be going well for you, talk to me. And I really was like excited to share my journey and what I was doing, because I felt like, why not? Like, it's working for me, and it's not a quick fix. This is something that will last the rest of your life. Working out and eating healthy is a really simple way to get fit and healthy. And it works. So that's a little bit about my story. I am married. I do not have any kids, and I work a full-time job. And so this is a part-time gig. It's also a part-time gig for Dana as well. So we are part-time coaches, and both of us are at the highest paid rank in the company. We both did it pretty quickly, so it is definitely possible. And you don't have to dedicate 40 hours a week to this. You can definitely dedicate as much or as little as you want. So how do we make money? So your income is a direct reflection of how many people you help. And that's the truth. You know, a lot of us work salary jobs, and no matter how much or how little work we do, we get paid the same. That's not the case with Beachbody. If you help more people, you will get greater income. If you help less people, you will get less income. We get 25% commission and a 25% discount on everything that we purchase ourselves. That's everything from Shakeology to programs, supplements, whatever you want. You can also choose to grow a team. If you are looking to grow a full-time income, people always ask me, well, do I have to grow a team? The answer is no, you don't have to grow a team. But if you want to do this full-time, you will want to grow a team because it's very hard to retail enough to get a full-time income. So yes, if you want to make this a full-time thing, you do need to grow a team, and we will teach you step-by-step how to grow a team, how to invite people, and how to help your team then succeed. One really nice thing about Beachbody that a lot of people don't realize is as my team grows, I actually help the income of the other people on my team. So as their team grows, it helps my income. And as my team grows, it helps their income. A lot of people don't realize that it's a reciprocal relationship. They think it's just the person at the top, and we'll go into the myths in just a little bit. But having a really strong team, the way that we're a really strong team, can actually really help your income. And then, like, my favorite part, there's no pressure to sell, there's no quotas, and we don't stock products. So that's why you can literally just sign up for the discount and not have to buy or sell anything. You can just sign up and purchase what you'd like when you'd like to, and there's no pressure to buy or sell. I'm going to go into my monthly earnings. These are my personal monthly earnings, and this is month by month, so it's not cumulative. This is what I've earned each month. I'm on month 20 right now. So just as an income disclaimer, this is not a guarantee of earnings. I've worked very, very hard, and this is what's possible when you work really, really hard. So, you know, I started out month one, I made $28. I think my mom bought something. And in January, I made over $5,000. Like, that's just mind-blowing to me, and something that I work about 10 to 12 hours a week on. That's just amazing. And that is a direct reflection of how many people that I'm helping. That's it. That's how many people that I've helped start on their health and fitness journey. You know, I had someone tell me, like, last week, I think, that they were in jeans they hadn't worn since before their son was born, and their son was 11. Okay. So 11 years, like, that's amazing. Like, don't get me wrong, the income is wonderful and there's definitely a huge potential, but it's also amazing to hear these stories from people that you've changed their life, you know, and that's just been amazing for me. All right, so I'm going to go into the myths, because there are always myths, right? Direct marketing company. So the first myth, and Data went into this a little bit, is that you have to be a salesperson. I'm not a good salesperson. I can't even get people to come to those at-home parties. But I'm good at sharing my story. And so that's what we do. We share our story. We encourage people to join us. We're in there with the trenches. We do not sell something and walk away. We invite you to join us, right? Every single day I'm posting in my challenge group. Every single day I'm sharing my story with my challengers. Every single day I'm sharing my story publicly. I am sharing. I am not selling. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. The second myth is that you need a ton of time. I think Dana and I are both a good, I guess, example of the fact that you don't. Dana has children and she works a full-time job. I don't have children. I just have a full-time job. And we've both been really, really successful in this business. You can work as much or as little as you want. It's totally up to you. If you do choose to work like a short amount of time the way we do, and you work smart, you can definitely grow your business to something huge. You have to have, the other myth is that you have to keep a bunch of inventory and spend all this time shipping it out. Not true. We do not hold any inventory, zero. Beachbody takes care of everything for us. So anytime someone orders something, it gets directly shipped to them from our warehouse, and it just makes it super easy for us, so we can spend our time concentrating on growing our business and helping people rather than, you know, ordering stuff and having to ship it out ourselves. And then, of course, the pyramid scheme myth, right? Because I feel like that's the most common myth with direct marketing. As you can see, on the left is our Beachbody structure, and the person at the top is making $100,000 a year, and the person at the bottom is making $1 million a year. That's the truth. That is the way Beachbody works. You are not in a pyramid scheme. You can make more than your sponsor coach. You can make more than everyone in your organization. That does happen. You can surpass your sponsor coach's level. There is no pyramid in this at all. And like I said, as your team grows, your downline's team is going to grow. So anyone under you is going to benefit from your team growing just as much as you benefit from their team growing. And that's going to pump up your volume, which if you choose to build a team is going to make a huge difference in your income. And Dana and I both grow our teams the same way to ensure that everyone gets this free volume. All right. So you're your own boss, right? You can do whatever you want with this. Dana and I both started for the discount, and you sign up the same way for all these. So if any time you want to move in between them, you start for the discount and you're like, I hate my job, I want to go full time, or you start as part-time and then you get really busy, you just want the discount. There's no commitment. So you can cancel anytime, and you can change between any of these three designs, if you will, at any time. So you get a 25% discount as a discount coach and as any coach, and you're drinking Shakeology regularly, and you're not selling anything. You're not sharing anything. You're just taking your discount and running. There's part-time coach, which is you promote a little bit, you work a little bit, you earn some extra income. And then there's a full-time coach, which is someone that does this really to earn a full-time income. And I would say that, I'm somewhere between part-time and full-time because I do more than a few hours a week, but I certainly don't do this 40 hours a week because I have a 40-hour-a-week job. But it's someone that wants to build a team, wants to create freedom, maybe wants a plan B, and maybe does want to leave their job someday. So you can do any of these at any time. It's the same way to sign up, super easy. So where do I start? So you can sign up to be a coach for a $40 fee. And if you're military, so if you are a military spouse, or a veteran, it's free to sign up and there are no fees at all. And there's a $15 a month monthly website service fee. And I'm going to go into on the next slide what that means and how you can use that to your benefit. Or you can start with a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is a program plus the performance line. The performance line is like our recovery drink and our pre-workout or Shakeology. So any program you want, they start at $140. And this month, the program's on sale, our 22-minute hardcore, which is our brand new 22-minute military style training program. I just started yesterday. It's really hard. So don't knock the fact that it's 22 minutes. And PIO, which is our Pilates yoga hybrid program. And both of those are on sale for $140. And we also have some other programs that are regularly $140 if neither of those interest you. So if you do choose to sign up with a challenge pack, your $39.95 coach fee is waived. Or if you're military spouse or veteran, your $39.95 coach fee is waived. All right. So your $15 fee, I touched on this briefly, and I just want to talk about how amazing it is. So some people are like, oh, I don't want to pay $15 a month. But let me tell you, it is worth every single penny. They do your websites for you. They give you tons and tons of stuff of media promotion, marketing, all that sort of stuff. You get an online office. And then my opinion, the most important thing is the product warehousing. So that means that they keep all your products on hand. Anytime someone goes to the website that they provide for you and orders, it gets sent directly from the warehouse to your customer. It doesn't pass through you. You don't have to cover any costs. You don't have to pay for anything. They provide technical support, communication. There's tons of training on there. All that sort of stuff is covered by your $15 a month business service fee. So some of you are probably like, well, why would a discount coach want to do a discount if there's a $15 a month fee? So even after the $15 a month fee, you save about $20 a month on your Shakeology as a discount coach, which over 6 months adds up to $120, which is a lot of money. So if you love Shakeology, it's definitely still worth it, even with your business service fee. And hey, you never know, like maybe someone you know sees you loving the product and wants to join you, and you can get your Shakeology paid for by starting to help other people. So I think that's it. I'm going to stop this share and try to open it up for questions. Aha. All right. So if you guys have any questions, hopefully you can see the question thing on the right. Dana, can you see that?
No.
Oh. Just ask your audience to submit questions and they will appear. If anyone has any questions, you can ask them. And if you don't, then.
I have it now.
Oh, good. Okay. So we'll wait and see just a couple minutes and see if you have any questions. Dana, do you have anything you want to add?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I guess just in general, I was, just from a personal place, I was super skeptical, like when I first joined. Jillian is my coach, and she can tell you, that I basically asked her, like, could I back out? I was like, so when this doesn't work, I could just back out, right? And, she let me know, like, yeah, like you can back out at any time. And, Beachbody doesn't ask you any questions about it. And that actually made me feel really good and really comfortable kind of taking that leap of faith. There's not a lot of things that you can really jump into for so little investment that you can easily get out of. I figured, no harm, no foul. I'm going to drink my Shakeology. And if the coaching aspect doesn't work for me, that's okay. I'll just keep drinking my Shakeology and move on with life. But I've been really surprised by the success that, has come my way, and with, very little knowledge on my part initially. The team has just offered so much training. And if you put your mind to it, nobody can do it for you. If you put your mind to it and put in the effort, you really will be surprised with the success that can come your way.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I was like you, a discount coach, and I was like, this is a joke. This is just a scam. I just want my discount. But I'm going to tell you guys, my paychecks don't bounce. So it's not a scam. And, Beachbody was a really successful company before they started this coaching aspect, which they call Team Beachbody. They sold tons and tons and tons and tons of programs on infomercials, like tons of them. And what they found was people were buying them and not using them. And the CEO and all the other officers at Beachbody genuinely care about people using their products. And that's why they decided to start coaching, because coaching actually keeps people on track with their products, right? They don't just buy it and say, oh, that P90X first workout was really great. Now it's going to go get dusty. Our job is to make sure that people use the products. Team Beachbody didn't need to exist for Beachbody to make money. They were already making a ton of money on infomercials. And honestly, the infomercials help us so much as coaches, because I'll be like, oh, have you heard of 21 Day Fix? They're like, yeah, that's the program that I saw last night at 1 in the morning. And they said, you lose 15 pounds in 21 days, So it's still great for us as coaches to have the infomercials out there. It's like free marketing for us, which is amazing. We can actually help the people use their products, and they don't just buy them and walk away. So that's been I think the best part of Team Beachbody. I don't think anyone has any questions. I don't know if you guys can't see it. There's questions. It says it's up there. Dana, you see it, right?
I see it now, yeah.
Okay, well, if you guys don't have any questions.
Yeah, I had to open it. My bar was hidden on the left.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the first time we've been able to get questions to work, and now no one has questions, which is too bad, because I know. I finally got it to work, and now no one has questions. Well, if you guys have any questions, whoever invited you, Dana or myself, feel free to shoot us a message. I know that Dana and I have some pretty awesome spots on our team to fill with this free volume. So if you're interested in joining us, you definitely want to get on that soon. And we have tons of training starting beginning of the month, I believe. So we're actually running a team-wide Push to Diamond group April 11th, which is like the highest paid rank in Beachbody. So there are a few spots left for that if you guys are interested in kind of going all out and making this amazing for you. So, all right, we'll let you go. If no one's going to ask us any questions, we don't bite. But have an awesome night, and we will talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.